I really like fruit. And being on a ketogenic diet, we're talking about sugars, right? We don't want to have too much sugar. And a lot of people think, oh, well, fruit doesn't have any sugar in it. It's a healthy sugar. What's your thoughts on this?
You want to avoid fructose, and it's just a storage version of sugar. Your body's not going to care if it's sucrose, table sugar, fruit sugar, maltodextrin, any of the kind of sugar that's out there. You're going to have the same response, insulin. So you want to look for low carb fruits. I eat vegetables, like I drink water. I don't even consider them most of the time. So I eat a lot of cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower. Carrots are a little dicey, but if you're going to eat fruits and you want to get some of those micronutrients in from that, I really, really like dark berries. So
so do I.
So like blueberry.
I love.
They're great.
I'm telling you guys, I love fruit. The other thing too is a lot of people don't realize is that an avocado, everybody thinks it's a vegetable, but truly it's a fruit, right? It's a fruit. It's grown on a tree.
One of those weird ones.
And
I
remember you were telling a client that they can actually eat like 10 cups of avocado a day or something like that. So I mean, it was a little extreme, I know, but still, I mean,
they like asking questions like a 5-year-old wants to just know everything, which is great. I did something similar. I just don't ask people, I ask Google, but it's that comes from the magic number 30 grams of carbs a day. Since there's 3 grams of carbs per cup of avocado, you can eat 10 cups of avocado, and that still fits your macros. It's your magic number 30 carbs a day. That's fine. That number applies to raspberries at 3 grams per half cup, strawberries at 2 grams at a quarter cup, blueberries 4 grams per quarter cup. And I like blackberries a lot too. That one's another 3 per half cup. You just want to watch your total intake. It all comes down to the magic number 30 at the end of this. So if you exceed that, you're throwing yourself out of ketosis and you're burning sugar. You're teaching your body to burn sugar and to shut off the other machine. You're not burning fat. If you stay under that, you're going to continue burning fat. You can get a little bit of fruit in here. Just don't eat an apple or an orange or something like that, just because a small apple is about 41 grams. That throws you out for the day.
So crazy. One apple. Like an apple a day, they say keeps the doctor away. Well, but maybe not, man.
Well, that's not necessarily the case. We're kind of tricking the body to burn more fat this way. It's not unhealthy to eat an apple. In fact, I know a lot of apples, man. I love apples. Yeah, if I have a fat loss goal I want to hit and I'm sticking on this diligently with my program, I'm not going to go, oh, well, I need this for health. I can get everything in an apple from something else,
right?
Without having the apple.
Right. And one of the things too, I mean, you don't want to cheat. You just want to keep going, because when you decide to cheat, it's interesting about this, because a lot of times when you're doing, some type of, weight loss strategy that you're trying to do this thing, people are like, okay, cool. Well, today I'm going to eat a bar of chocolate, but tomorrow, I'm going to eat just chicken and broccoli. But the truth is that if you're going on and off and on and off and on and off, because it takes a little while to get in that ketosis, it takes showing you off.
It takes you 3 days to come back into ketosis. So unless you're a bodybuilder or an athlete, I wouldn't recommend having a cheat day.
Yeah, ever.
Just because you double the amount of time you're in ketosis if you don't have a cheat day. That's your cheat day plus 3 more days to get in ketosis. And then you got 3 days where you're in ketosis. Why would you do that?
Well, not to mention too, if you think about it, like when you're creating a habit, right? They say 30 days to create a habit, but really it's a little bit longer than that to get it to solidify. Mm-hmm. And then after that, it's a little bit longer to solidify. So I was talking to you guys about alcohol a moment ago. I made a commitment to myself, no alcohol, right? I was just like, okay, I'm going to do this for 90 days. 90 days passed, and then after that, more time passed and more time passed. I was like, okay, I'm going to try a beer. Let's just see, I want to see if I have control over this. And what was interesting, as I said before, is I drank it, a little small one. I was like, I want water. My body all of a sudden didn't want it anymore. And I've noticed with doing things like, ketosis and so forth, your body doesn't really crave the same things it craved before, because sugar, we really want to talk about sugar. Like if we talk about snacks, for instance, when you're in ketosis, and you're strictly on this, sugar, guys, is a drug. Like whether we want to admit it or not,
big time.
You get a little more sugar. I mean, think about it. So it's a Friday night, you're watching your favorite show on Netflix, and next thing you know, you got a bag of Doritos, which don't buy them, but you got a bag of Doritos and you eat one, and all of a sudden you've eaten a whole bag, and you and I both know that that's going to spike the insulin level up, which is going to increase the sugar levels. And then what happens after that?
So what's interesting, you eat a bunch of sugar, your insulin spikes up to store the sugar. Sugar's toxic to your body unless it's in the cells. And then your insulin's still high because it stores it really rapidly because it's fast digesting sugars. And then your insulin's up and you get hungry because it says store everything and there's nothing to store. So what do? You eat more sugar, which bumps your insulin higher and higher and higher, rinse and repeat. You've eaten 5 cheeseburgers from McDonald's or a whole box of Oreos or a whole 3 bags of Doritos or whatever your pet food is.
But you're still not full.
And you're still not full.
Not really
because
full.
your belly stole your dinner that your cells, your organs were supposed to get, your muscles were supposed to get. Right. It just got thrown in the gas tank instead of being thrown in the engine.
Exactly.
And you're still hungry and you just stored a bunch of garbage.
So, okay. We got that, right? We know sugar's bad. We've got that. We figured out. We know what the problem is here. In a ketogenic diet, you've got to eat a lot of fat, right? But you want to kind of offset it. The magic number is 30. But okay, so, it's late at night. Or maybe it's, I want something sweet. I still want something that tastes good, that I enjoy. Is there anything I can eat that I'm going to enjoy? Or am I just bound to fat and,
So I love my diet cream sodas. Talked about this. Get a sugar-free soda, and then pour heavy cream in it. I love sugar-free popsicles, sugar-free Jello. You have options. Pour cream into the sugar-free Jello if you want to make some little fun concoction. It's delicious. Try that on.
Yeah, that sounds good. Actually,
it's pretty good.